Hey guys, Sophia here with Turquoise Toffee, and I'm back with another video. Today we're talking about the 2024 IFBB Pro League Janet Layug Battle of the Bodies Pro Bikini and Pro Masters Bikini results. We've reached the final weekend of the qualification period for the 2024 Olympia, which is so exciting. Now, speaking of Olympia, of course, it's only the open division competitors who qualify. The Masters have their own Olympia and its own system of qualifying. So, last year's top three automatically qualified, and then the winner of any open division contest is also qualified. So here is a look at the scorecard, and we'll begin with Bikini Open. In first place, Ariana. Second, Ekaterina. Third, Noelle. Fourth, Hope. And fifth, Allie. So here's Allie in fifth place. I love her hamstrings. She's got great legs, really nice curves, great fullness, great size. She's got beautiful conditioning, a lot of detail in the hip. She's probably the most conditioned in terms of all of this definition coming through in her back leg. I think her midsection looks really lean. Beautiful arms. I love the outlining of her delts. Just the curves in her arms look really lovely. I think she could potentially stand a little bit more upright, or perhaps it's just the flaring of the ribs. I would try to reduce some of that angle that you're seeing here and try to be a bit more straight up and down, so the belly button is less down towards the floor and more just towards the side. I think that would help to really highlight the width and the ratio of the wide shoulders coming into the narrow midsection and creating that beautiful triangular shape. But overall, I think she's got a really beautiful look with the red suit, that lovely bit of red into the lip, really nice tan, nice posing. She looks delicate on her foot, and it was a really good fifth place. All right, next in fourth place is Hope, another beautiful athlete in a gorgeous red suit. I would have done more red into the lip, but that's just me. I think she's got great hamstrings as well, really nice curves, beautiful quads. I'm loving all of this detail she has in her front leg. She's got a nice sweep to the back leg. I do think that the posing could be a little bit more twisted so that this arm doesn't fall over top of the glute. I think if she could open up her upper body, really get this shoulder to come further out, then the arm could fall straight down without being in front. She's got nice arms, like check out all of that beautiful size, and overall just a nice amount of muscle. I think she looks very athletic, very fit, beautiful overall shape. But yeah, just to play with the posing a little bit more to really open up, really make the waistline look tiny, and really create more of that triangle shape, show off the lat, open up the shoulders. All right, next and third is Noelle. So beautiful. I really love the smoothness and softness she has in her conditioning. She doesn't have as much detail coming through in the legs as our last two competitors, and I think it looks really lovely. It's more of like just this beautiful curviness that you're noticing rather than sharp lines. She's got great size into the hamstrings. I like where the glute comes up and attaches to the hamstring here. I think she's got a really nice curve. I do think she could have a bit more size here onto the glute just to have less of a straight line and more of a rounded shape. But overall, I think she's just got a really pretty look, very curvy, very beautiful. The color of the suit is lovely. Her hair is lovely. She's got amazing traps, really nice delts. Her posing looks good in the upper body. You're seeing a nice amount of lat, very smooth angle with the delts coming into her midline. And I think she just looks really lovely. All right, next, Ekaterina in second. Oh my gosh, I love her glute. Really nice size, great curve. Sticks out super far from her body. Like there's a lot of density, and just the curve looks awesome, particularly because she has really nice delts too. So your eye sees the delt, the tiny waist, and then so much glute. She's got great hamstrings. She's got nice definition into the inside of her leg here, a little bit by the kneecap. the little groove showing in her hip, nice oblique. She's standing really nice and upright and tall. I think that's super flattering to the midsection. I think her waist looks really small. The suit color is beautiful. Her tan looks beautiful. Her skin looks smooth. Just overall, it's such a gorgeous look. She's got a great silhouette. Maybe she could have a little bit more curve to the quad sweep. And I would also, honestly, put the hair behind her ears or have a little bit more volume. I just find the hair to be a little bit heavy and it's hiding a lot of her face. She's so pretty. I would definitely just open up the hair, make it more light, make it more flowy so that you see her beautiful features a little bit more. But this is gorgeous. I think she's got great curves and a beautiful silhouette and amazing ratios. I'm loving the width, the narrow waist, and then that great balance with the glute and the delt. And now in first place, Ariana. She looks amazing. Gorgeous midsection. She's got such a nice flat stomach with beautiful definition into the oblique, a bit of detail in her side, and a nice amount of lat and shoulder. So like the width looks really good coming into that narrow waistline. She's got a nice curvy glute. It's round all the way. There's no straight lines. It's just a great circular shape. Nice detail in the hip, but also really nice outlining of the quad. And I'm loving her quad sweep in the back leg. I think she's got a really great curve, and the curve in the quad really draws your eye to the curves overall in the legs. Like I see the curve in the hamstring and then my eye continues and I see the curve in the quad. So it's just this really beautiful overall shape. And then you add in the curve of the glute and then your eye gets pulled to the curve of her delt. Just gorgeous. And the conditioning looks really nice too. She's got some detail in the quad, some lines showing, a little bit of that leanness, but there's not a lot of striations in her shoulders. She still looks full and round and curvy and beautiful. Her hair is wonderfully off her face. You see her beautiful cheekbones, her smile, her pretty eyeshadow, and just she's got this beautiful, open, glowy look. And I think she really nailed this first place. All right, so here is everybody side by side. I'm certainly drawn to Katarina for that triangular shape she has in her upper body, nice small midsection, and a nice amount of size on her glute. But Ariana has a really good curviness, not only to the glute, but to the quad. I think she's got a really impressive sweep. Noelle, beautiful hamstring curve here, but I think you can see she could have a little bit more curve to the glute. Hope, again, with the posing, I think she could open the shoulders a little bit more to make sure that hand isn't in front, but nice definition. I really like this groove she has here in her glute. And Allie, beautiful shoulders, really nice overall triangular shape, nice size, but she could even have a little bit more quad when you have Hope beside her. So definitely all eyes, I think, are pulled to Ariana just with that beautiful size, nice curves, and great legs. And then in the back pose here, Ariana, I think, has a perfect amount of width and roundness to the top part of her glutes. Katarina beside her, definitely clearer glute ham tie-ins, but her glutes don't have as much of that rounded shape, especially at the top. She's got some nice fullness into the middle part, but I think Ariana's top part of her glute really looks good. Hope, beautiful curvy shape, but I do think she has too much hair. It's blocking her delts and it doesn't show off her midsection either. So you lose that triangular hourglass shape in this back pose. Allie, great tie-ins, really nice delts. Perhaps the waistline is not quite as teeny tiny as Ariana's. Noelle, I think, also has some nice height to her glutes, beautiful definition coming down into her hamstrings, but not as crazy of a ratio as you're seeing on Ariana with the width and that really tiny waistline. And of course, Ariana was already qualified for Olympia, so she was already on the list. All right, moving on to our Masters competitors. In the 40 plus, we had Angela in first, Jacqueline in second, Miriam in third, and Carol in fourth. So here's Carol in fourth. She looks so muscular. She's got great size in the glute, really impressive quads, a nice amount of detail coming through on this back leg. I think her torso looks substantial. She's got great shoulders, a nice amount of size into her arms. She just looks very muscular, very athletic, and fantastic. I think conditioning-wise, she might want to try to be a little bit softer, potentially a little too much detail. I think a bit more smoothness and more of that curvy overall soft shape wouldn't be bad. There's a lot of vascularity. She just looks so lean and so ripped. I think a little bit more softness would be nice. But I think overall, the amount of muscle she has, her posing looks good, her calves are incredible, and she looks awesome. Okay, next in third is Miriam. Beautiful as always. I'm loving her arms. The curve that she has in the delt and the bicep and the tricep looks fabulous. Nice small waistline, great curve to the glute. She's got some really nice conditioning, the groove down her hip, a lot of detail into the quad. But I think at the end of the day, she just needs a little more size and curves into the quads themselves. I think she could have more sweep, maybe even a little bit more size into the hamstrings, just to really have that nice curvy, full, round shape into the lower body to really complement her upper body. I think she's got great curves in her upper body. The suit is beautiful. I love that her hair is really off her face. You see her beautiful big smile. She's posing really well. Nice flat midsection. Love the blue nail polish. It just ties everything together. She did a great job. Okay, next in second is Jacqueline. Amazing upper body. Wow, her shoulders are crazy, so round, beautiful shape, nice outlining. She's got great lats. She's got a gorgeous midsection. Check out that ab definition. Her obliques are super clear and easy to see. She's got some nice size to the glute, though I wouldn't mind a little bit more size right in here. She's got a particularly nice dip where the glute and the hamstring come together on the bottom, but I think just a little bit more fullness right from here to here would be amazing. Great hamstrings, nice quad sweep, and she's quite defined. She's very lean. She's got a lot of definition, but I like that she still has some good round shape into the legs. Overall, her abs really stand out. She's got an amazing amount of definition, that six-pack. It's gorgeous, and the red suit is beautiful. She looks really quite amazing. And now in first place is Angela. Okay, so what I love about Angela is just the balance. She's got really nice curves in the hamstrings that balance nicely with the curve in the quad. The legs balance nicely with the size of the glute. The glute balances really nicely with the size of her upper body, and then she's got this tiny, super flat, beautifully defined midsection in the middle. So it's just a great hourglass shape. She's full and round and curvy. She's got nice definition right where you need it without being too lean. She's not overly vascular or too many hard lines. She just kind of nailed that perfect balance that you need in bikini. Her red suit looks great. I like that bit of red into her lip. Just overall, she really nailed it. And I think she stands out on stage because of that beautiful, balanced overall look. So here's the side-by-side. Everybody looks amazing. Angela, to me, though, like I said, the balance is really stunning. She's got this great amount of curve and size in the lower body that matches really nicely with the upper body, and I think she's posing very well to show off the midsection and that nice triangular shape. Jacqueline, she stands out for her abs, the definition, but somehow to me her upper body is stealing the show a little bit. She's got a lot of width, maybe not as curvy and full and round in the lower body as she could be. perhaps even a little lighter on the conditioning to have a little bit more softness. Carol, beautiful glute, really great size into the legs, not as tiny and flat in the midsection as Angela, so her ratios are not as crazy. Miriam, beautiful arms, great shoulders, nice curves, but I think she just needs a bit more size in the lower body to really balance out her physique. And then in the back pose, Angela has a nice amount of curve, nice size, and such a tiny waistline with just beautiful, like I keep saying, beautiful balance between the top and the bottom. I'm still really drawn to Jacqueline's upper body, maybe even having her hair a little bit fuller into the sides, a triangular cut, like a V, would be probably very flattering because it would hide some of this muscle that she has in her upper back while still highlighting the smallness of her waist. Miriam, so lean. Her glutes are practically striated here, so she might want to come in a little bit less dialed in and a little bit more of that fullness into the glute like we're seeing on the other girls. Carol, great hamstrings, really nice overall shape into the glutes, but I think her hair could be a little bit longer to really make your eyes see the V shape into the hair and create that width to the narrow into the waistline. All right, now for the Masters 50 Plus, it was almost the same girls. We didn't have Jacqueline in second. This time Miriam came in second, and then Pamela was in third. So let's just take a look at Pamela. Here she is, looking beautiful. The photo to me is a little bit fuzzy, but you can still see her overall shape. She looks gorgeous. Great shoulders. I love the width that she has. Her lats are amazing. Nice small waistline. Really beautifully flat midsection. Great detail coming down this line outlining her quad. Just beautiful. She's got nice curves, great lines, and just a lovely overall look. I love her hair. It's so soft and the beautiful curl. I think her shoulders look really wonderful. I've said that already, haven't I? I just think she looks really beautiful. Maybe a little bit more curve into the quad would be great on this back leg here. But she's got nice size. She's got nice posing. Her suit is pretty, and just overall a really lovely look. All right, so here are the girls side by side. Again, Angela's balance really stands out to me. The glute and the shoulders really are in such a nice proportion to each other, and then her waistline is so small, it's stunning. I think Pamela could pose a little bit more angled so that her waistline is shown off. I find she's too forward facing. So this back oblique could be a little bit more towards the back of the stage and to really highlight that triangular shape in the upper body that she clearly has with that beautiful lat. Carol, awesome legs, really nice glute. I like the curve. I like her size. Miriam, again, I think her arms stand out. Her shoulders look stunning. I'm loving the definition and the detail that she has. But I still think, even in this lineup, a little bit more curve and size into the legs. And then in the back pose, Angela steals the show here. I think she's got a really nice hourglass shape with the width of her shoulders coming into such a tiny, narrow waistline and good fullness and roundness into the glutes. I think Pamela could have a little bit more length on her hair. Her back isn't too muscular. It's not too lean. It's beautiful, but I think just from the visual, just kind of playing with the hourglass shape, I would pull down the hair and make it more in that triangular shape as if it's pointing to her glutes and just showing off the width of the shoulders into the narrow waistline. And of course, we've got more shows coming your way this weekend, and I will have a Olympia prediction video. So make sure you subscribe, give me a like if you like this video, comment your thoughts below, and come find me. I'm on Instagram at Turquoise Toffee.